Hi, my name is Elise Kirkland, and I'm about to be a senior at Louisiana Tech. A little bit about me: I'm from West Monroe, Louisiana, and I'm currently majoring in speech-language pathology. So coming into college, I did not know what I wanted to do for a career. I knew that I was very interested in the healthcare field, but I didn't know exactly what specifically I wanted to do. But I had heard about speech-language pathology and just found it interesting, so I decided to major in that, and that is what I've been in the past 3 years. But since doing that, I got a job at a pediatric therapy clinic my sophomore year of college, and at that job, I worked a lot with occupational therapists, and that was the first time that I had discovered this field, and I didn't know what it was coming into college until working there, and I just fell in love with it. And over the past year and a half, it's just been so cool getting to learn from the OTs that work in the pediatric setting, and just learning how they help these kids become more independent in who they are, and to learn their fine motor skills and their sensory skills, and being able to learn to feed themselves and dress themselves, and having social awareness skills for kids who have special needs. There's just such a big range that you can do in OT, and that just really drew me to the field. So there's not really a specific area of practice that I'm fully interested in yet, but I really love pediatrics because I've gotten a lot of practice in that, and with my job I've got a lot of experience, and I do love kids and I love being around that age, and I think everything you get to do in OT is really cool for kids. But also too, recently I've been shadowing at a nursing home, and that has been such an amazing experience, getting to be with a different age group, total opposite end of the spectrum, but it's been such great experience, and I've learned a lot about the different side of OT, and just getting to see how these OTs that work in the nursing homes are doing a lot of like arm strengthening or leg strengthening, or helping them be able to use the bathroom, helping them be able to have the strength to dress themselves, or helping them be able to bathe themselves. It's a lot of just teaching them how to have independence again, because they're at a point in their life where it's really hard for them to be independent and to do for themselves. But OT gets the privilege to be able to help them do as much as they can before they go. And I just think it's such a special field to get to do with that age, and it's just a cool job. And I really think it takes a heart posture of humility to be able to do that job, and it's not easy, but I've learned a lot from the girl that I shadowed, and I just really admire what she does and just how much patience and love she has for every patient that she encounters. So I have 3 characteristics that I think would really be beneficial to help me be the best student that I can be in OT school, but also be the best OT that I can be in the workforce. So the first one is compassion. I have so much compassion for people and for helping them, and I think it's really important for an OT to be able to meet people where they're at, and to not judge them for their home life or their disease or disorder that they have, or you just don't know what they've been through. And especially for older people who might have been in an accident and that has caused them to be in a bad physical state, you just don't know what's going on in their lives. And so I think it's really important to just have compassion and empathy for people, because our job is to help them and to listen to them and to care for them well. And that goes into my next one, which is reliable. I think that I'm very reliable and trustworthy. I think for patients to be able to have good quality therapy, they really have to be able to trust you well and to be able to rely on you to care for them, because they're coming into therapy hoping that you're going to be able to help them, that you're going to be able to help them grow. And I am just very reliable, and I'm someone, you give me a task, you give me like a treatment plan, I'm going to take it and run with it, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And I think that's really important in school too, and for professors to know that like they can depend on me. If they give me a deadline, like I'm going to turn everything in on time and I'm going to do it. Or if they need me to go run an errand, like I'm going to be able to do it, and they can rely on me. And the last quality of that I think is so important is just being a team player. I'm one who loves working in a group of other people, and I know that if I'm wanting to be an occupational therapist, one day I'm going to be working with physical therapists and speech therapists, or nurses, doctors, physicians. There's just so many people that you're working with, and it's not just you that's caring for one patient. And so I think that's one thing that I've really had to keep in mind, even working in a clinic, just seeing like we're all working together as a team. And so I just think that's something that's I hold dear to my heart. And just to remember, even in grad school, I know that I'm going to be in a cohort with lots of other people with different personalities, and it's not just going to be just me. But the way that we can provide the best quality care for our patients is to work together as a team. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I hope to meet you all very soon.